In this edition of RPP News, a councillor suspended, a forum for change, and a golden anniversary. Hello, I'm Catie Sharp. Welcome to the latest edition of RPP News, bringing stories from across Frankston and the Mornington Peninsula. Mornington Peninsula Shire Councillor Susan Bissinger has been suspended. A state government-appointed arbiter suspended the Nepean councillor for 31 days, effective from midnight Friday. The suspension follows a review of Councillor Bissinger's behaviour, which concluded she had engaged in misconduct by claiming to media outlets that she was being punished for her opinion on an intersex pride flag. The report stated CEO John Baker had in fact limited her dealings with council staff due to concerns about poor patterns of behaviour. The arbiter accused Councillor Bissinger of issuing a series of lies to the media, which they said amounted to an unfounded conspiracy theory. The arbiter's full report will be tabled at the council meeting on the 5th of March. Transit crime detectives are asking for public help in an investigation of a lewd act on a train on the Stony Point line. Officers were told a man performed the act on a train carriage travelling between 4 and 6 p.m. on Wednesday the 7th of February. Police would like to speak to any witnesses, including 2 women who approached Metro Trains Melbourne staff about the incident. It's understood the women boarded the train at Frankston Station and disembarked at Mooradoo. The man is described as in his 20s and at the time was not wearing a shirt but was carrying a Giants jacket. Anyone who witnessed the incident or with any information is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. In Dunkley, pre-polling continues for Labor's Jodie Bellier and Liberal candidate Nathan Conroy ahead of the March 2nd by-election. Labor insiders have indicated that the government's tax cuts are resonating with voters, while the Liberal camp is pushing economic management and cost of living issues. Pre-polling slowed in the hot weather this week, but is expected to pick up across the weekend as the Prime Minister returns to the electorate on Sunday morning. Both he and opposition leader Peter Dutton have spent a lot of time in Frankston over the past month. Speaking on the RPP Peninsula Talks program this week, Mr Dutton conceded it will be tough to win given Labor's 6.3% margin, but expressed concern about the government policies that he says are making life hard for Australians.
People are paying more and more, they're working harder and they're not getting ahead. And I think this by-election is an opportunity to send a message to Labor and to the Prime Minister that they need to do better. It's also a message to the government that we want to elect a local member who is really going to stand up for us when they're in Canberra. And Nathan Conroy, I believe, is that choice. You won't change the government with your vote, but you will have the opportunity to elect in a very good, strong local member.
The Rye Hotel has copped a large fine from the independent regulator of the gambling industry. The Victorian Gambling and Casino Control Commission investigated 2 alleged breaches of compliance. The hotel was found to have falsified records and concealed misconduct on 2 separate occasions. The Commission has ordered the hotel owner to pay an $80,000 fine and to exit the gambling industry. That exit is happening following the sale of the hotel to the Endeavour Group for $50 million. The Rye Hotel had been owned by the Horton family for 4 generations. Community organisation Peninsula Voice is hosting a climate change forum this coming Thursday the 29th. Titled Our Home, Our Future, convener Peter Orton told RPP a lot can be done to help fight climate change at a local level.
I'd just like to encourage people to get involved and come along, because if you become better aware of what can be done, then you can act. And that takes away the fear. Because if you know that you can actually do something constructive, then you are making a difference. And that means showing up. So come along, come and engage with what's really going on and see what positive things are actually in train now.
Peninsula Voice research indicates many younger members of the community are openly talking about their fear of climate change and the effect this is having on their mental health. 19-year-old Sam Lundberg, who is one of the keynote speakers at the upcoming forum, says the younger generation is experiencing unusual anxieties brought on by the state of the world and their place in it.
The anxiety largely comes from a fear of being 1 in 8 billion people. I can't do anything, this issue's bigger than me. A lot of the statistics are quite harrowing. Some of the things kids hear on social media these days turns this anxiety into, they become static. They become unable to actually feel like they're making an impact.
The forum will be held at the Peninsula Community Theatre in Mornington this coming Thursday. Tickets can be booked at the Peninsula Voice website. And Frankston's very own Australian Welsh Male Choir is celebrating its 50th anniversary at the Frankston Arts Centre. Born from the love of singing by a group of Welshmen at the Frankston Pines Soccer Club, the choir has grown and travelled the world performing. Now the choir has come home to celebrate 50 joyful years this coming Friday the 1st on St David's Day, patron saint of Wales. Get your tickets at the Frankston Arts Centre box office and website. After the break, we have Bianca with the weekly weather update.
With interest rates on the rise, there's never been a better time to review your home loan. And there's never been a better bank to help you. Whether you're a new or existing Bendigo Bank customer, book an appointment for a home loan health check today.
Battery World now open in Mornington.
We know batteries. We know our 75 D23Ls from our DIN 65 LHs. And we know which is best for you. We have the range and a spark no one else can match, because we live and breathe batteries. Those beautiful boxes and cylinders that power our lives and our passions. That's why we're the batteryologists. We're Battery World.
Battery World Shop 1, 43 Mornington Tyabb Road, Mornington.
Hey, they're saying the fire danger rating's extreme. Should we go?
There's no fire around here.
Get out!
I know embers can spread bushfires as far as 40 kilometres. So you should leave early.
Authorised by the Victorian Government.
And now it's time for Bianca for this week's weather.
Hello, I'm Bianca and welcome to this week's RPP Weekly Weather Update. Well, we certainly have seen a lot of hot weather in the last week, but will it continue? Let's take a deep dive into the coming week's predictions to see what we can expect in the week ahead. Today, Sunday the 25th of February, should bring us a warm day with some light cloud cover. We can expect a top of 25 and a low of 10. Monday brings us an overcast day with a top of 22 and a low of 13. Tuesday sees a mostly sunny day, bringing us a high of 27 and a low of 12. Wednesday will also bring us a mostly sunny day, bringing us a warm of 26 degrees and a low of 16. Thursday sees a cloudy day with a warm of 27 and a low of 15. Friday sees the weather cooling down a bit with high of 24 and a low of 12. And finally, Saturday sees a warmer day, bringing us a high of 22 and a low of 12. Well, that's all for this week. Take care, enjoy this great weather, and I will see you all again next week.
And that's all from our team here at RPP News, serving the community with stories that matter to you. Keep watching and do tell your friends. Bringing the news from coast to coast across Frankston and the Mornington Peninsula, I'm Catie Sharp. See you for the next edition.